The American dream refers to a shared set of ideals that guide the spirit of the United States. These shared ideals include a notion of freedom that ensures all the Americans the possibility of upward social mobility as long as they can work for it. Every character in The Great Gatsby draws inspiration from the American dream's promise of wealth and success. At the same time, the novel itself critiques the notion of the American dream. Readers may end the novel wondering if the American dream is even achievable at all. Gatsby suffers the most from the promise of social mobility related to the American dream. He spends his life believing that if he makes enough money and has enough possessions, he can transform his lower class birth to become equal to Daisy and Tom. However, even though Gatsby succeeds in gaining his wealth, he is never accepted by the upper class. Gatsby's failure to attain the American dream suggests that the dream is both unattainable and an unwise goal. So the question is the American dream attainable for any of us in this room, and is it really a thing? The American dream is the national ethos of the United States, achieved through hard work in a society with few barriers. Some of us were raised in a wealthy family, but some of us weren't as lucky. So how can this become your reality? I don't believe that definition of the American dream is something meant to become a reality for everyone. Even though it can be achievable, it's nearly impossible for the lower class people. How can you expect people that are struggling with the everyday funds of life to be able to pay their way through college? We live in a country that revolves around money, so not everyone is set up with the early success that others receive. How can everyone achieve this dream when poverty is such a big factor? Relate this to The Great Gatsby. The fate of Jay Gatsby is supported by this statement. For a while, Gatsby had the American dream, but that ended very quickly. His upbringing was not like Tom or Daisy's. While Gatsby was the one to die, Tom and Daisy got to live in matrimony and wealth. This supports that the lower class cannot achieve this goal. On the flip side, you can decide what your American dream is. It doesn't have to be a white picket fence and a perfect family. The American dream can be living happily with family without the violent sounds of shooting and bombings outside your window. The American dream can be the freedom of practicing your religion publicly or privately. To some, the American dream can just be having a place to call home. And the best part is, you get to decide your dream, so you don't have to be rich to live it. Gatsby's character exemplifies this idea because he knew what his dream was and sought out to do it while he had the chance. One question I'll ask you after all of this is, what is your definition of the American dream, and how will you get there? Seeing as we're going to be seniors, this is more important than ever. There's not just one definition to the American dream, it's up to you. So the answer to the question is yes, it is achievable for you, for me, for Miss Beaumont, for everyone. So, get your crap together while you still can. Make a plan, happy summer, and have a great senior year.